Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how to make some delicious Jamaican brown stew cowfoot in my kitchen. So if you are interested, keep on watching. So in the container, I have my clean cowfoot. Now guys, you want to ensure that you clean your meat. That is the first step to ensure that you have the most delicious meal, alright? So I'm gonna add my seasoning mix. I have some all-purpose seasoning, I have spicy to the bone, and I have some black pepper in the container. So what I did, I just mixed all of them together. So after I finish adding the seasoning, I am going to add a teaspoon of dark soya sauce, and I'm also going to add half a teaspoon of browning. I'm using the Grace browning. You can always use your favorite browning. So if you like, you can always use your favorite seasoning. Alright, this is just my mix of seasoning that I like to use to season my cowfoot. But whatever you want to use to season it, if you just want to use black pepper and salt, you can. If you want to add more pack season, you can. Alright, but don't over season the cowfoot. I wouldn't season it like our season, like like chicken. Use a lot of season to season the chicken. Yeah. Alright, so I'm also adding some fresh season. I added some onion, garlic scallion, pimento seed, and tomato. So normally I would add my fresh seasoning and then I would just after I added the pack seasoning, but I totally forgot it, so I had to add it at this point. So I am finished seasoning my cowfoot. It will not be marinated. I'm gonna add it straight to the pot. Alright, so I do like to sear my cowfoot before I pressure it. I'm doing the pressure cook method, but if you like, you can just cook it on the stove top. So I added a little oil to the pot. Afterwards, I added a teaspoon of brown sugar. So I'm going to burn the sugar, not until it becomes black, but have a nice caramel color, and then I'm gonna add the cowfoot. So if you don't want to do this step, you don't have to do it, but for me, since I did not marinate it, cowfoot has a lot of bone, so it don't make no sense you marinate cowfoot. So that's why I'm doing this step, to ensure that I seal in all of that flavor. Now before you add your cowfoot to the pot, you want to ensure that you remove all the natural season that you use to season it. Alright, so I'm just gonna sear each side until they have a nice golden brown color. You notice I did not use a lot of browning because I'm going to burn the sugar. Alright, so if you don't want to burn the sugar, then you can just use straight browning. But when you burn the sugar, it do add a little nice taste to it because the sugar, so it give it a nice little flavor. So I like to coat each piece fully in the burnt sugar, and then I'm going to sear each side for about 5 minutes. I'm using a medium flame. You want to ensure that you have some hot water to pressure or to cook the meat. Now guys, you can't use cold water on cowfoot. Remember, cowfoot tough. So at this point, the cowfoot has the color that I desire. So I am going to move on to the next step, which is to pressure it. So remember, I said if you don't want to pressure it, you could always cook it straight on the stove top. So I added some water to the cowfoot in the pressure cooker. So I'm going to pressure it for about 40 minutes. Now guys, everybody pressure cooker work differently. I have a good pressure cooker But I wouldn't say yours not good if yours pressure a longer time, but brand varies, alright, and the pressure time varies. So to the pot that I use to sear the cowfoot in, if you're doing my method, do not rinse the pot, guys. This pot has all the flavor from the cowfoot. So the cowfoot done pressure, so I transferred it back into the same pot that I showed earlier. The bowl that I use to season the cowfoot, I use a little warm water to rinse it out, just to get all of that niceness from the bowl, alright? So I added it to the pot. So I am going to let it come to a rapid boil and add some ingredients. At this point, I am going to add some tomato ketchup. Now if you don't like tomato ketchup, you can just add some fresh tomatoes, or if you want to use tomato paste. But the tomato ketchup, it do add a nice taste to it. But guys, if you don't like it, then you don't have to add it. At this point, guys, you want to taste and see if it needs any more seasoning or if it needs salt. So mine need a little bit more seasoning, so I'm adding some maggi all-purpose seasoning. Now if you want to add a maggi all-purpose seasoning like I did, you can, but remember to taste before you add the seasoning, alright? So I'm going to add a few more ingredients, so just stick around, guys. If you're enjoying the content, remember to subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so you will be the first to be notified whenever I upload a brand new video. I added some black pepper while I was talking earlier, and I added some salt. Now if you don't want to add black pepper, just add some scotch bonnet pepper, but I'm going to be adding my scotch bonnet pepper, but I do like to add black pepper to my food. So I'm just going to cover the pot and let it come to a rapid boil, and then I add the scotch bonnet pepper. Now if you want to add some broad beans, you can, but I don't really love it, so I'm not going to add it to the cowfoot. Now cowfoot, he has a nice little gummy texture already, and the gravy will be thick. So when I add the broad bean, it's going to be extremely thick, and I don't like my gravy to be very thick, so that's why I did not add it. So at this point my cowfoot is finished, so I'm going to serve it and I present to you. So this is the end product. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, remember to give me a thumbs up, share the video, guys. I do appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I do appreciate you stopping by. Please do come again. See you next time. Bye.